true protector of our nation's liberty, we now invite Lieutenant Colonel Sinha to inspire us with his address. Please join me in welcoming him with a huge round of applause.
वंदे मातरम। स्वतंत्रता दिवस की आप सब लोगों को बहुत बहुत हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। All the best for the Independence Day today. You know, when we talk of Independence Day, freedom struggle that we achieved, freedom on 15th August 1947. So, and the way the entire country celebrates every year, to me, at times it gets a feeling that probably we think that the freedom struggle was a game. Was a game which got over on 15th August 1947 and Bharat was declared a winner. If we think that it was a game, ladies and gentlemen, children, we're sadly mistaken. Because what happens in a game is that when the referee blows the whistle that the game is over, the game actually stops. Suppose it is a football game and the referee blows the whistle, it's over. So the game actually stops. There could be a player who is actually about to score a goal, but once the whistle is blown, it stops. He can't do anything. He can keep dancing, he can keep running, he can keep hitting the ball, it will not be counted. The game is over. But the freedom struggle, the game did not get over on 15th August 1947. The enemies of our country continue to plan, scheme and do things that will harm us. They have continued to do so, they are continuing to do so, and they will further intensify doing that in future. So please understand, the freedom struggle did not get over on 15th August 1947. The struggle continues. So the opportunity to be a freedom fighter was always there, is there, and will continue to be there always in the future. That's so each one of us will have to continue to be that freedom fighter. Please understand that. Children, you all have dreams. You all have dreams about what you want to become, right? That's your thing. Please have it. But today I want you to also understand and ask yourself, what is the dream that you have for this country? Because the dream that you have for this country will also determine the dream that you have for yourself. Suppose you want to become a mechanical or metallurgical engineer. Now the dream that you have for your country will decide whether after becoming a metallurgical engineer, you are going to ISRO and making a spacecraft, making a special metal that will have the capability with the national flag of Bharat on it, that it can go into the orbit of sun and come back. Can you? That is one. Or you can be a metallurgical engineer and go into a luxury car factory and make doors and body of that car. So your dream is becoming a metallurgical engineer, but the dream that you have for your country will decide where do you use that science, where do you use that knowledge. So today you also decide what is it that you want to do, the dream that you have for your country. That is one. And let me tell you, children, please understand, I want to tell you how special you are. We all have been listening, all of you have heard this statement, 2047 India is going to be a developed economy, right? We all heard that. Now do a simple mathematics, 2047, what is going to be your age? Above 40, right? Simple mathematics, above 40, everybody is going to be above 40, right? That means at time, once you move out from after you completing your education, in whichever field you go, whether you go in business, whether you go in army, navy, air force, whether you go in police, whether you go in judiciary, whether you become an entrepreneur, sportsman, whatever, wherever you go, that means that by 40, 45, you are going to be the leaders of that field. You will be the most experienced person. You will be the most knowledgeable person of that field. What that means is that when Bharat will rise to become the world's #1 country, it will be done by this generation. You are not one hell of a just ordinary generation which keeps getting born, and every 10 years the generation keeps getting born like we all keep getting. But in the history of this country, in the destiny of Bharat, every 75 years, 100 years, 175 years, 200 years, there comes a time and period when the country is standing at the crest of making history, and whatever turn this the destiny of this country depends upon the people who are in charge of this country. Then the last time that opportunity was when this country was fighting for its freedom struggle. The next time that opportunity comes when this country is going to be in your hands. So you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are one hell of a special generation. Please take pride and please take responsibility for it. And it's not going to be an easy journey, let me tell you that. If it's not going to be like India will start working very hard and it will work hard, very a lot of hard work you will do and you will move ahead. And other countries will stand left, right and clap for you. India is moving, so in the race it is moving ahead. America will clap, Russia will clap, China will clap, Pakistan will clap. It's not going to be like this. In race it happens, na? In race, in the sports field, if you are running fast, you will win. Because the other players can't do anything because there is a rules. Even if they are envious, jealous of you, if they try and obstruct you, they will be disqualified, so they cannot do anything. But in the race of nations and civilizations, there are no rules. So the entire world will come very, very down and very, very heavily at you. That means it is free for all game. So if you want to compare it with the normal race, that means in this race, they can kick you, they can hit you, they can punch you, they can shoot you, they can put a knife and kill you. Every dirty trick that you can't even think and imagine will be done at Bharat. So you will have to not only work hard, but at the same time keep demolishing these enemies which are there coming at our country. They're coming from outside, they are here inside. Lots of them, identify them, demolish them, kill them. It's going to be a bloody one brutal battle from here on till 1947 and beyond, when India becomes the #1 country of this world. And you brace up for that. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. No soft game here. No pink balls, no pink balloon game. It is going to be there. It's going to be hard and bloody hard. The teachers and the parents, all you are here, please understand that the life we spent, the life they're going to be spent is going to be different. So please make children who are tough. Don't make children जो AC के बाहर निकलते ही पिघलने लग जाता है. Don't do that. Make them hard and bloody hard. It's coming to be hard. And if you think, if some of you have dreamt that life is going to be a party from here on, boys and girls, sorry I'm disappointing you. Life is not going to be a party, fun-filled party from here on. It's going to be one hard struggle. But that depends upon how you define fun. If your definition of fun is having good food, good music, good dance, if that is the way you are thinking of fun, then yeah, I'm disappointed. You was sadly disappointed. But the meaning of fun is that because I have experienced that fun, when you demolish the enemy, win over it, destroy him, kill him, and then you come out of the battlefield, that's the real fun. There would be sweat all around, there would be mud all around, maybe a few spots of blood, but that is the real fun. And that fun to dance, you need no music. For that fun to dance, you need no food, no drinks. The dance is going to be divine, the music is going to be divine, and the fun is going to be divine. The gods will smile from top. With that, ladies and gentlemen, so I only hope, wish and pray that when you, this new generation, brand new, dedicated firebrand generation, takes this country, beating every other country, take this country from here to #1. And let me tell you one more thing. India, when it grows #1, it is not going to be like any other country. They keep happening every 10 years. Some country becomes developed economy. What the other countries feel is that becoming a superpower is only about military and economy. Yes, it is there. We'll become a superpower in military and economy. But along with that, the only difference is that India was always, is, and will be also a great spiritual superpower. That is the difference which differentiates from India. And then when you are taking the flag of this country to the #1 position of the world, I do not know at that time, I'll be pretty old, I may be weak, I may be frail, but I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, wherever I am in some corner of the country, when you take the flag of this country to #1, I'll get up and clap for you. And if the God has a desire that I have left this world, I am no more in my physical state here. I'll be on top from the heavens. I'll ensure that every God comes down and blesses you. Thank you very much. Jai Ma Bharati. Bharat Mata ki. Bharat Mata ki. Bharat Mata ki. Jai Ma Bharati. धन्यवाद.